Hey guys, BabyOn20 back again. Today's December 14th, 2009, Monday. That means it's time for another Virtual Console Monday update, guys. Okay guys, first off I'm going to talk with the Dsi Shop Channel today. We got a bunch of garbage games aimed towards the kids and younger crowd, but I'm going to mention them anyways. I'm not going to go into detail, just going to tell you the titles that we got and how much they are. First, we got Littlest Pet Shop, 800 points. And it's just for kids. It's like those kids that are in the Littlest Pet Shop games. Next game we got Miami Nights, 800 points. And this is an exploration game where you can build your own avatar and stuff like that and give it different characteristics. Next game we got Bejeweled Twist, 500 points. And it's just your typical puzzle game. Not going to go into detail. Next game we got is Yummy Yummy Cooking Jam, 500 points. And this is another cooking simulator, like you're slaving over a hot stove, like the Cooking Mama series and stuff like that. And yet we get another one with a different title. Yeah, it's beyond me. Yummy Yummy Cooking Jam. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Next game on the list is Master of Illusion Express Matchmaking, or Matchmaker. It's just another little mini game for 200 points. That they ripped it off from the old game. The original game that you probably already have if you bought the real game already, it's just a section of that game, just like they did with the Clubhouse game, Express games. And that's all it is. And that's all we got for the Dsi Shop. It's a real disappointing week, but it kind of makes up for it in the Wii Shop Channel this week. We actually got one big title that I'm actually excited about, and you guys will, and that's going to be the last game I talk about. Moving on to the WiiWare, we got 4 WiiWare games, an NES title, and a Sega Genesis title. The first WiiWare game we got is called Stunt Cars, 800 points. And this is just a typical racing game. You're racing on elevated tracks up in the air, which makes it really easy to fall off. So imagine yourself racing on like top of a mountain. If you make a turn the wrong way, you're going to fall off and die or whatever. It's kind of like that. It's easy to fall off the track. You can unlock special achievement awards after beating the cups if you do good enough. And it's got 4 championship cups to race in. But it doesn't support Wi-Fi, which is a real bummer. Not that I get the game anyways, but you still think they'd be pushing the Wi-Fi so you can play with your friends and stuff. Not only does it not support Wi-Fi, it does not support multiplayer either, I do not think. It does not mention at all that it has multiplayer. Just like Excite Bike World Rally, when that came out, at least it supported Wi-Fi, but it didn't support multiplayer either, which is a real bummer. Like, it didn't have the split screen. Next game we got is, for the WiiWare, 800 points, and it's called Diatomic. And this one, all it really says is there's 65 stages over through the 5 chapters that you play through, and it's a fast retro arcade action style game. There's 9 different characters that are out to get you, and it's one of those games where you got to stay alive. There's a bunch of enemies out to get you, and you got to stay alive as long as you can using your shield, your weapons, and so on. And it's another one of those survival games. Next game we got for the WiiWare is called Mokey, 800 points. And this is another puzzle game where you bend, twist, and rotate the environment to guide the Mokey to safety through over 100 levels. There's over 100 levels in this game, and it's another puzzle game, but I guess they think that if they add motion controls with the Wii remote, it's going to be more fun. I don't know about you, but I don't know, rotating and stuff with the environment makes a puzzle game that much more enjoyable. I don't know. I'm really getting sick and tired of all these puzzle games. It seems like that's all the Wii has to offer at this moment. There ain't really no good games that have been released. I mean, the last best game that came out was New Super Mario Bros. For the Wii, and the one before that, I mean, it's been so long, who even knows? But yeah, all these puzzle games are really starting to get under my skin. I know the Nintendo is capable of putting out good games, and they're getting kind of lazy, in my opinion. Next game on the list for the WiiWare is called Rubik's Puzzle Galaxy Rush. 600 points, and this is a 3D puzzle game, yet again another puzzle game, with more than 70 challenging levels. It supports multiplayer, but yet it does not have Wi-Fi again. It's another one of those color-coded games where you got to match colors and stuff like that. You got to match the colored blocks. And again, it uses Wii motion controls. Woo! Yeah, to rotate the blocks. Whip-de-doo. Oh my god. For a sigh of relief, let's move to the Virtual Console section of the update this week. For the NES, we got Blaster Master, 500 points. You blast your way through an endless maze of tunnels, searching for the secret passages to escape. Now that sounds like my kind of game. Finally, I mean, Blaster Master. That's a title that you know that's going to deliver. I mean, the title speaks for itself. It's what you expect from an NES game. It's simple, fun. Blaster Master. You're just blasting your way through the entire level, looking for the secret passage to escape. So, that might be one you want to look into if you're into those kind of games. So 500 points, can't go wrong. Now for the big title that I'm really excited about. It came unexpectedly. I did not expect this title to come out this week. For the Sega Genesis, it's Earthworm Jim 2. We get the sequel to a fantastic game. 800 points, guys. You will not go wrong. If you guys have not downloaded the first Earthworm Jim for the Sega Genesis, it's out there already. You can already download it. It's a must-own. I mean, it's a great title. The music, I mean, it aged really well. It's not like one of those games where you go back to it years later and you're like, man, this game looks like crap. I can't believe I actually like this game. And it's not even fun anymore. It's not like that. You go back to this game, you're like, wow, the graphics are still pretty decent. The gameplay is real fun. I mean, guys, it's an action game style. I mean, it's an arcade game style platformer. How do you not like a platformer? I mean, I'm a big platforming fan, and Earthworm Jim does deliver. And he's back with a sidekick named Snot. I mean, that goes to tell you right there, he has a sidekick named Snot. So you know the humor is going to be there. It's going to be a fun game to play. It's going to have a lot of laughs, and it's going to have some trivia game show sections in the game, which is always kind of neat. And man, I mean, it really delivers, guys. I highly recommend it. Out of all the games that we got today, the only one I'm going to recommend is Earthworm Jim 2, 800 points. I recommend that one. You might want to look into Blaster Master. I'm not going to recommend it because I haven't played too much of it. But I know Earthworm Jim 2 is going to be classic. So I'm highly excited about that game. And I will be downloading it because I already have the first one. So it's like I have to, you know. That concludes this week's VC Monday update, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Before I sign off here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, next week you can expect Super Smash Bros. To be in for the N64. Next week, be looking for Super Smash Bros. It's a game that's been on the top 10 most wanted list. And finally, for Christmas, Nintendo's going to give it to us. Thank God. Hopefully. I mean, I'm probably going to shoot myself if we do not get it because I've been just, you know, praying and praying for it. Rumor leaked on the internet that it's going to be coming out. So next week, it better be here or you're going to see one pissed off Van Buren 20 on his update next week. So be sure to tune in next week for that. It's been Van Buren 20, guys. I hope you enjoyed this VC Monday update, and there'll be more to come shortly, guys. Thanks.